Hey there, Tad Hargrave from marketingforhippies.com. And I just had a call with my mentorship group today, 12 clients that I work with on an ongoing basis. And one of them was sharing her concern that she's been working really hard and putting some stuff out there, but she hasn't seen a response. And which of course lifts up the question, is this working? Is it gonna work? Good questions. And it's good to know, there's often a bit of a turnaround time when you put stuff out and when there's a response. It's not always immediate. Robert Milton from actionplan.com, who, genius, talks about how marketing is like baseball. So when you step up to home base, you're a stranger. Nobody knows your name. Nobody's glad you came. And then, when they pay the money, the home run, that's when they're a client. And then there are sort of steps, there are bases in between, which I won't go into. But sometimes you just get a client to first base, and then second, and then third, and sometimes they can stay there for a while before they actually come and become a client. And so hitting home runs is really rare. Babe Ruth, the whammer, one of the greatest in baseball history, only hit home runs 20% of the time. And yet somehow we expect that we're going to get 100% sharing, and then immediately people buy from us. But often it just takes time. You probably have some things you'd like to buy, and just timing and money, it's not right. Workshops you'd like to go to, retreats you'd like to go to, places you'd like to travel. And again, it's not that you don't want to badly, it's just that it's not going to work out. So if you've been putting stuff out and you're not getting a response, I want to give a checklist of 3 things you can check to see where the trouble is. And these are the 3 rules of marketing I go into in my Marketing for Hippies 101 workshop. But I'll just do a quick recap. Number 1, 2, 3. All right, first thing marketing has got to do is it's got to get their attention. Second thing it's got to do is it's got to filter, see if it's a fit or not. Third thing it's got to do is it's got to lower the risk. Yeah, so of taking the first step, taking the next step. So the first question is, do they even know what's happening? Are they aware of it? People will say, God, I'm putting all this stuff out on Instagram. It's like, well, how many people are seeing it? I made this video on Facebook and not a lot of comments. Well, did you email your list about it? Then how are they supposed to know about it? You expect that they just follow you on Facebook all day? Got nothing better to do? Yeah, so just did they even see it? Are they aware of it? Are your promotions going in the right place? I put up posters all over town. All over town? Aren't there particular places that might be more useful? So that's the first thing. Are they aware of it? Do they even see it? Do you have their attention? Second is filtering. Is it that people are noticing it, but they're not the right people, or that people are noticing it and signing up, but they're not a good fit, and so therefore they don't stick around? You have a lot of one-time sessions, and then they never come back, and you're like, God, that's so weird. I keep seeing people, but there's not a lot of repeat business, and my reviews aren't that great, or people don't seem that excited about it. That's the filtering issue. And the third one is, yeah, they notice it. It's really a good fit for them, but they're still not buying. If they're not buying, it's because the risk is too high. Yeah, they're not buying because, well, if I spend the money, am I going to get the value? Is the return on investment there? And if it's not, well, maybe I'll just wait until I feel more safe. And that's a lot of what marketing is about doing, is building safety, testimonials, case studies, free content, videos, blog posts, articles, ebooks, being interviewed, podcasts. All these are ways that people can check you out at a distance with 0 risk to themselves, and just see, intro workshops are another example. Free sample, 15-minute sample massage is an example, where people start to feel more safe. And if they feel safe, they're going to take a step forward if it's a fit. So you've got to have all 3 of these, though. If you're missing in one of these, if it's you have their attention and the risk is really low, but it's not filtered, that's not a good setup, because it means that people aren't going to come back. It's like you suckered them into buying, and they're not going to buy again. If you don't have attention, but a really good filtering system and low risk, well, I didn't even see it, so there's no point. But the big one I can see is you got their attention, you really have established that it's a fit, but it's too risky for them to take the first step. And that can be a lot of things I mentioned, but also guarantees, money back guarantees, pay what you can, sliding scale on some initial offers, free for the initial offer, making it such a no-brainer that when they hear the offer, they're just like, oh my God, how can I say no to this? I have to say yes. I'd be a fool not to say yes to this.